The BJP has launched a scathing attack on Congress's MP Randeep Surjewala for his sexist comments against BJP MP and Mathura candidate Hema Malini. The grand old party has claimed, though, that only a selective portion of the speech was put out by the BJP. BJP IT cell head Amit Malviya took to X and said Congress MP Randeep Surjewala has made a vile sexist comment that is demeaning and derogatory, not just for Hema Malini, who is an accomplished individual, but women in general. BJP's national spokesperson Shehzad Poonawalla also hit out at the Congress and said their only identity is to insult woman power. But Congress says, one, that the video is morphed. Haryana Women's Commission has summoned Surjewala on April 9, and National Commission for Women have written to the Election Commission to take action in this matter further. Now, there's been a showdown of sorts over these alleged remarks. BJP, first of all, has said that Hema Malini has been insulted by the Congress, to which the Congress says that actually he also says in the same video that he respects Hema Malini, not in the same video but in the same speech. BJP says Congress is misogynistic, it abhors women. Congress countered saying only selected parts have been shared. UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath said women will teach Congress a lesson in the upcoming elections, while Congress countered it by saying that BJP's habit is to distort facts and spread lies. Now, is the opposition losing the Nari-Shakti plot? That question arises because you've seen a spate of such comments that do not help the opposition in election season. So this is happening just a week after the Supriya Shrinet Instagram account controversy, where there was a sexist jibe made against Kangana Ranaut, and of course explanations were given later, but the damage was done. Congress MLA Shamanur has recently been quoted as saying that women should be limited to the kitchen. Now, this is when the Congress party wants to take credit for the women's reservation bill of 33% in Parliament. TMC MLA Asit Majumdar today took a jibe saying that Locket Chatterjee, leader of the BJP, is do number ka mal. Former Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Kamal Nath took a jibe earlier, referring to Shivraj's cabinet minister Imarti Devi as item. Now, why is this language used against women politicians? In politics, parties bat for more women participation, but women get slandered all the time. Worse attacks, in fact, come on those women who come from the entertainment industry into politics. So, apart from Kangana Ranaut recently, Congress's Ajay Rai, for example, has attacked Union Minister Smriti Irani, saying she visits Amethi only to show latkas and jhatkas. DMK's Saidai Sadiq called Khushbu and other leaders joining BJP items. Shiv Sena's Sanjay Raut called Kangana haram khod ladki. Samajwadi Party leader Azam Khan has taunted Jayaprada, saying that she wears a khaki underwear these days. And Hema Malini herself has faced these jibes repeatedly actually. In 2019, Congress's Sajjan Verma had said that she performs dance across the country for votes for the BJP. So, two sexist jibes in 2 weeks. Is the Congress and the larger opposition losing the Nari-Shakti plot? Because remember, for the BJP, this is a big focus for the 2024 elections.
एमएलए एमपी क्यों बनाते हैं? ताकि वो हमारी आवाज उठा सके, हमारी बात मनवाएं, इसीलिए बनाते होंगे। कोई हेमा मालिनी तो है नहीं जो चाटने के लिए बनाते होंगे। हम तो हेमा मालिनी का भी बड़ा सम्मान करते हैं। क्यों धर्मेंद्र जी के ब्याह रखिए बहू हमारी,
और उनको भगवान भी अब बचा पाएगा कि नहीं बचा पाएगा, ये मुझे स्वयं उनके संदेह होता है।
He's already said that it's a morph video. I don't think there's any reason for us to elaborate on that.
हमारा पार्टी, हमारे मोदी जी बोलते हैं नारी तू नारायणी. There's a difference in thought. उनका अपनी सोच ऐसा है, तो अभी हम क्या कर सकते हैं?
Nidhi Jain, spokesperson of the BJP, continues to be with us. Gautam Seth of the Congress party is now joining us, and Rukmini Singh, lawyer and social activist, is also with us. Gautam, let me begin with you. You could say that, in the same speech, he also said, I respect Hema Malini. But that doesn't absolve Randeep Surjewala of saying what he said about Hema Malini in the portion that the BJP highlighted. There is no context. You don't need to listen to the entire speech to contextualize that remark.
No, absolutely. I think the BJP's propaganda machinery, known for cutting, copying, and pasting and diverting from the real issues that the country is facing, is actually the narrative that BJP wants to create. Supriya Shrinate ji had back then clarified that her account was hacked and it is open for the police
She
to,
didn't say her account was hacked at all. She said it was part of a member of a social media team who made that post.
If anybody does it without the permission, I think we call it hacked.
No,
So,
hacking is when you
the
don't
other
have
end
somebody's
today,
passwords. No,
on the
I'm
other-
sorry.
if
You
would
can't
just let me
redefine
speak,
hacking.
Shivani ji,
No,
you
one
can't-
second.
you
One second.
cannot keep interrupting me.
No,
Call
one
me off
second.
the
You
show and
cannot
keep
say things
interrupting
like
me
that.
after every 10
I'm
seconds.
sorry, Supriya Shrinate never said her account was hacked. You are misquoting your own leader.
If anybody uses your account and you say that somebody else posted without my knowledge, what does that mean?
But that person was authorized to use your account. That person was authorized to be your social media manager.
But wasn't authorized to put that post.
What does the social media
you
team
are
do then?
responsible for your assets, no? You are still
for the
responsible for your assets. And you have to
Niti ji, I think
explain
it is
that.
my time and I have
No,
been
it
asked
is
to
your
speak.
time.
No,
But
you can't.
please don't get
I
into
respect-
this. I'm not going to allow you completely changing what Supriya Shrinate herself said of what happened with her account. It was not hacked. Hacking is very different. Somebody steals your passwords.
I was
in any
shocked-
case,
I was
go
shocked
ahead.
that the-
Talked about Randeep Surjewala.
Yeah, please just let me complete. I was shocked the way the introduction of this show was given. Nobody mentioned here about Kailash Vijayvargiya's statement, Maryada todenge to Sita Haran hoga. Nobody mentioned here about Giriraj Singh's comments on Sonia ji's skin color. Now, when nobody mentioned here that our Olympian daughters were, on roads and Brijbhushan Sharan Singh was protected by the BJP. Nobody mentioned here about Unnao. Nobody mentioned here
Why
about
don't you
the
answer about yours and I
range
will
of rape
answer about
cases
me?
going on.
To ask a
Was
question
the
about
National
a question
Commission of Women
doesn't make
sleeping
sense.
then? Was
You
the
please
National
tell
Commission
me
of...
what did
If
Surjewala
Niti is
say?
going to interrupt, then I might as well leave
Sir,
this
why
debate and
don't
not
you
be a part
answer
of
the
such a
question?
debate.
No, you can't.
Where
You
I'm
can't
not,
answer
where
a
I'm
question
not
with
being
a
allowed to
question.
complete.
Why don't you answer about your people
Niti
and
ji,
then
this
you
is
come
not
back
your
to
channel.
mine? No,
You
I
have
will
not
answer
invited me
about
on a debate
mine.
here. So you better
Sir,
let
you
me
answer
complete,
the
otherwise I
question
might as
because
well
you
leave
have
this
to
debate.
explain why is it that you keep targeting the women. So
Okay,
you answer
let me
about
come
yours,
in. One
I'll
second.
answer
I
about
want to
Were you
rephrase.
not
One
targeting
second.
your
One
Olympian
second.
daughters and protecting
One
Brijbhushan
second,
Sharan
one
Singh?
second, Gautam, is your entire argument that other leaders in other parties have done it too?
No, my entire argument here is cutting, pasting Congress leaders' comments and showing it and totally ignoring what the BJP is doing.
No, I am
This is
talking about
one-sided
your
journalism,
leaders'
Shivani ji.
comments because the Congress
This is
party says it
one-sided
doesn't stand for.
journalism,
One
Shivani ji.
second. You have come out, the party has come out and said that in the same speech, Randeep Surjewala goes on to also say, I respect Hema Malini. But does that mean he can say what he said earlier in that speech?
Randeep ji's speech was totally cut into a part to reflect the message that the BJP wanted to convey to the people.
No, so
That
what
was not
did
the
he
message
say in
in
that
his
part? Do
speech
you
at
want to
all.
repeat that part? Let the public judge.
That was not
Repeat
the
that
message
part.
of the speech. Repeat the entire part. No. Why do you want to
Entire
repeat
part
the
से
BJP's
मतलब
posted
थोड़ा
part?
बदल जाएगा. Is there a context to that one line? If there is a
Randeep ji has
context to
already
that one
tweeted.
line, repeat that
Randeep
line.
ji has
If you
already
feel
tweeted
comfortable
and Randeep ji
repeating
has
that line,
clarified.
I don't feel
Randeep ji
comfortable
has already
repeating what
tweeted and
Randeep
clarified.
Surjewala said.
The whole point here is you are just talking about the statements made by the India bloc opposition parties.
Yeah,
while
I am
totally
talking about it
ignoring-
because I am talking
while
about the
totally
fact
ignoring-
that
while totally
these
ignoring
statements are coming in election time at a time when the BJP is harping about Nari-Shakti. You've had 2 episodes happen from 2 of your leaders. Is this not going to hurt you? But you've had your time. Let me go across.
I think anybody in this country would laugh when you say that the BJP is talking about Nari-Shakti. They are the biggest anti-woman party ever
Okay.
seen.
Let
The
Niti
National
respond to
Commission of
that.
Women sleeps.
Let Niti respond to that. Yes.
Okay, so first of all, I just have 2 points to make on this matter. The first point is that this is an entire prayojit prayog. This is planned attack on women that has been done by various leaders, starting right from Rahul Gandhi, who named a top actress and said she's wo nachti hui dikhti hai, to Supriya Shrinate's comment on Kangana Ranaut, to now this. And obviously they said that they came in to fight Shakti, and they are fighting Shakti. And that remains the point. The other question being where you are talking about the other leaders, all I can say is, see, as a woman, I know that women are easy targets in any industry. It's not just politics, but I am happy to see that ours is a party that has taken sufficient action. The people who
No, but have you? No,
have
one
not
second,
been
Niti,
given-
have you?
Have not
One
been
second,
given
there
tickets.
are
We are the
episodes
ones
galore.
who
No,
are-
no, no,
just
one
give me-
second. No,
just give
Niti,
me
now
one-
if you say that, then I have to
Okay.
challenge you. Have you taken sufficient action on such statements from leaders of your party?
That's exactly what I was saying.
No, quote
I am
three of
very
these
happy to
sufficient
say-
actions. What
No,
do you
quite
define as
happy-
sufficient action?
Arre, let me talk, Shivani.
Yeah, yeah, tell
I am
me
saying
sufficient
that
action.
We
When
have
Giriraj
taken
Singh
steps in
comments
the
on Sonia
place
Gandhi's
where
skin
people
colour,
who have
what
been
action did you
motorbombs
take?
in the past
What
have
action
not
did you take
been
when
given
Giriraj Singh
tickets
talks about
this time.
Sonia Ji's
Have-
skin colour?
That's
Okay, one by one. Let her respond now. Let her respond. Niti, Niti, I will buy your argument. I will buy your argument if you give me
You
three
protected
examples.
a bridge,
Gautam, one
Bhushan
second.
Singh,
Gautam, one second.
neglecting the daughters
Niti,
of the
I will buy your argument if you
talking
give.
about women
Can I just have
empowerment.
Niti and me?
The
I will
way
buy your
Shikha-
argument if you give me three examples of sufficient action that your party took against misogynistic and sexist remarks against party women
Shivani,
or
how many people,
any women.
and this ran on media, how many people have not been given tickets this time just because they have spoken outside of the party's ideologies on the matter? There have been a lot of people who have not been given tickets. We were the ones who gave a show cause notice to Suvendu Adhikari. What has the Congress done about all these people? Simply saying नहीं हमारी गलती नहीं थी, किसी और ने कर दिया, हमने नहीं किया, मॉर्फ हो गया, आप लोग इसके अंदर दिक्कत कर रहे हैं. This is the response the Congress party has given. And Modi ji has been talking about, we called it Nari Vandan Adhiniyam. We gave this women reservation bill, and entire thing from toilets to gas to the sanitary pads also. This is what Modi ji has done to bring women on an equal footing. So just to come up with isolated events, even those are being punished in my party, and as a woman in BJP, I can say it with complete satisfaction and contentment that I have been treated with nothing but respect inside of the party.
Let me go to Rukmani Singh. One second. Lawyer and social activist is joining us. You know, the problem that is staring us in our face, Rukmani, is that very soon, fortunately, we're going to have more women participation in Indian Parliament. They're going to fight more elections. More of them are going to get more tickets. But what kind of prospect awaits them if they're going to be attacked like this day in, day out? The limited number of women who are candidates today get attacked like this, and this is routine from all parties in all elections. So what's the point of increasing their numbers if they're going to be treated like this?
So thank you for having me. I strongly condemn it. I strongly condemn whichever party, whichever politician making misogynistic, sexist remarks on women coming from public space is very disheartening. At one hand, you're talking about women empowerment, Nari-Shakti, equal rights, etc., etc. And the other hand, you are saying making such misogynistic remarks, sexist remarks. It is highly condemnable. The Election Commission should immediately take cognizance and make sure, not in the near future, in this particular election itself, that anyone making any such sexist remarks should be barred from campaigning. So they will remember not to make use such language, filthy words in the coming time as well.
But what about the party's responsibility, Rukmini?
The party should immediately take action against such people. They should be barred from campaigning. Such people politicians making sexist remarks should immediately be barred. And I ask such politicians, with what face or audacity can these politicians who make such sexist slurs ask for vote from women? With what audacity do these politicians, after making such sexist remarks, go out and ask for votes from women? So the parties, the Election Commission, in fact the court should also intervene immediately and bar such
well, the Election Commission can actually certainly set precedents as far as these cases are concerned.
Is an icon, is such a respectable woman, and Randeep Surjewala has made a contradictory remark. He is saying MP, MLA को responsibility देते हैं बिठाने की, Hema Malini के whatever he said about her. तो Hema Malini herself is a member of parliament, is representing Mathura, raising their concern, voicing for their concern in the parliament. She's such a respected individual, and then he's making such remarks ki
no, but this is the problem.
MP,
No,
MLA
she's an elected representative and he is going to be fighting again. But this is the respect that women elected representatives get from others in politics, from males in politics and from their male comparators. This is the problem. You know,
very
no, it's
disheartening.
all good, hunky-dory to say, oh, pedestalize women. Instead of pedestalizing women, just give them the same respect that any elected individual, any candidate deserves in elections. And I'm not for slandering of male candidates either. That also goes on as much. So Gautam, I want to come back to you. The problem is, the reason why the Congress party is in the dock is that it's not seen as taking appropriate action. Why? Forget Supriya Shrinet's example. Somebody else was ultimately responsible for using her account. But in this case, why are you making excuses for Randeep Surjewala? He was caught on camera.
You know, honestly speaking, we are not making excuses. Randeep ji has issued a clarification on his Twitter by his own self. And when you talk about the Indian National Congress in terms of women empowerment, you know, we come from a party, you know, which had a prime minister in Indira Gandhi.
One by one. Niti, one by one, not like this. Only Gautam, please. Only Gautam. But Gautam, the person concerned will give their explanation. Fair enough. Does the party have no responsibility? Ultimately, your name is getting slandered, no, when Randeep Surjewala makes these statements.
I'm sure he has given his explanation. The party must also be looking into the matter. And the matter is just happened right now, and not a lot of time has gone through for the party to look at it and come out with, you know, what the party's stand on the matter is. But Randeep ji has given his own clarification. The tweet is out there for everyone to see. But the Congress is the party which gives Indira Gandhi as the first woman prime minister. We are the party which gives Pratibha Patil as the first Indian president, woman president. We have given chief ministers like Sheila Dikshit, who were known for exemplary service. You know, everybody
all very
talks highly
good
about
and commendable, but it does not help if you place one-on women in positions of power, but women who contest elections otherwise, particularly female actors, and I have pointed out on the show, they're not for you to slander because of their previous profession. This is the problem of mindset. I'll give 30 seconds, final 30 seconds to Niti Jain as well. This is a party, this is a cross-party problem, Niti. Let's accept that. I think we need to accept that because instead of this one-upmanship that we do more or we do less.
Shivani, like I said, I don't think it's just a political problem. Women have faced issues even in the corporate world. Everywhere, I think there has been that perception problem. And again, that's not just in India, it is a worldwide problem. And there are steps that need to be taken, which is exactly what I said. That as BJP, if there are tickets that have been denied to people just because they use derogatory language, I think that's the first step to be taken. There's nothing big. It is a pretty huge step for people to be taken. My only question is, he's saying that Surjewala ji ke khilaf there wasn't enough time. What action have you taken against Supriya Shrinet? What have you done to make her answerable for the filthy language that she used against Kangana Ranaut?
I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. This is the same way this goes every time. But certainly maybe the Election Commission is what we can look up to, because they can take real action against candidates who are indulging in this. Time for a very short break. On the other side, we will get you some more exclusive conversations around election campaigning, a chat with BJP's Saran candidate Rajiv Pratap Yudu.